Hi everyone and welcome back to the Paperless movement. Today I'm very excited because this will be an update for the Digital Journal Designer. As you know, we are in the closed beta and I can tell you the official launch date will be the 28th of June. This is awesome. We made such a good progress during this beta phase, and with all the awesome feedback that we got from you and the suggestions and requests that we received from you, I'm happy to show you some updates now that we implemented in the Digital Journal Designer and which will be available for the release version, or it is actually already available for the people who are in a closed beta to test this out. So if you still want to get in now, the pre-order is still ongoing. You can still pre-order the access to the Digital Journal Designer, and then you will be able to test these features that I will show you right now. Alright, just quick information. The Digital Journal that I was selling is still available, but it will go away once the Digital Journal Designer is released. Why? Because you will be able to just pick the standard options and get exactly the same journal as you were used to. So this will go away, and here is still the pre-order where you can still access the beta right now and test out the Digital Journal for yourself. So just go here and you see here we have now a logo for the Digital Journal Designer. So thank you very much for all of you in the closed beta who were taking this survey for, I think it was 6 different logos that we provided there for the Digital Journal Designer, and you picked this one, and that's now officially the Digital Journal Designer logo. And as soon you have the access, and after release will be the same thing, you will have this Tom Solid's Digital Journal Designer product. So you have just to click on here. So while still in beta, you need to add your password that you received after pre-ordering it, but after launch you will just have direct access. And those who know my last video where I made about this Digital Journal Designer already noticed a big difference, and also those of you using the closed beta, you will see a big difference here, because in the previous version we had several steps up here. We had to click through pages to really enter the details and things like this. That was a really lengthy process in my opinion, and I wanted to improve the user experience here big time, and I think we were able to do this because now you have simply it's actually one step and you have everything on one page. So let's go through this quickly. I can just enter now my name here, and this will be represented on your Digital Journal Designer, on your Digital Journal after release, after you generated it. So here you have the preview on the left side now, and you see already this journal belongs to Tom Solid. I can now simply, take another name in there, press generate preview, and you will see directly the results of your changes on the right side. You see this? So that makes it very easy for you to analyze if this is actually really the digital journal that you want to purchase. So before purchasing anything, you will be able to see exactly what you will get afterwards. Let's change this back to Tom Solid, go to the next step, which is the basic layout. So you see already something here, which is the standard values. As soon you change here something, for example, going to landscape or landscape orientation, it will also be reflected in the preview. This is working seamlessly now. And it only shows the yearly view because we haven't selected any other options right now, and the more options we choose, the more you will see in the preview. Now let's pick the start date. Let's say we want to start in 2020 and we want to start digital journaling in July, and maybe just a half a year before we want to purchase a new one. This will be reflected in the price as well. However, I will just select 6 months for right now, and then we go to advanced layout, and here now that's the new option. During closed beta I got a request that you maybe don't want to have daily views, you only want to have overviews like weekly and monthly, and that's enough for you. You don't need daily views. We added the option to select and deselect the daily views. As soon as you select something, you see something is coming up here where you can have further information to select from. I will reorder these things to give it more sense when you're going through this. Don't worry about this, but just to mention that you will have additional layout as soon you select the daily view. Now we select the weekly view, and here you see as well, you have the option now to pick from Monday or Sunday to the week to start. And it's even more awesome, you can actually pick the time frame you want to have your weekly overview in. So this means when I pick this one and now I press generate preview, you will see now the yearly overview, the name we picked already. You see this is grayed out. Why is this grayed out? Because we only selected 6 months here. If we go for 12 months, it would be filled in, but this just reflects the pages that they are not available. I think that's really a great solution to make it obvious that your journal is only going this. Let's pick 12 months and see what happens then. And this is all live, yeah? So you will be able to do exactly the same stuff as I do now when you pre-order it and after launch. So you see now, with the advanced options, we see here the daily notes and we see the weekly preview as well. With the time frame we have chosen here, and it starts on Monday. Let's see, pick Sunday, generate preview, and there we go, it starts on Sunday now the week. So that's what a lot of you requested actually. And we want to include the monthly view, just generate a preview for this as well. And this will now show us all the pages, yearly view, the monthly view, the weekly view and the daily view. So now let's go, before we go to extras, we go to the daily page layout, which is this one. And here you can choose from grid and dotted and lines. So even when you have the lines, you can choose from different spacings of the lines, because I know many of you want to have different line spacings. Some of you wanted to have more narrow, others wanted to have right through. And let's do grid and mid-size and the top section. What is the top section? You will see this as soon as I hit here generate preview. And there we go. We have now the top section. That's the typical top section you are used to when you bought my digital journal. But maybe some of you didn't want to have this top section, the summary and the space where you can add some sketch notes. So maybe you want to use the whole page for taking notes. That's fine now. You just have to select no and the top section will be gone. And now you also can switch between lines, grid and dotted. And now we come to the extras, and here we can add additional functionality to your digital journal. For example, a to-do list page, milestones page and a project manager. Just click yes on all of these, generate a preview, and you see exactly what this means. You see now here we have the to-do page, and this is accessible from any page. You have the button up here where you can just tap and you will jump to your to-do list, and you can jump back here. And you have a milestones and highlights page, which is also accessible from any page that when you click here. And you have a project page, which is also accessible from any page by clicking down there. And the project page has some, it's different projects that you can jump to, and this is the template for the project. So in the future we will add a lot more different templates obviously, and a lot more things for the daily views and so on, but for the launch version this will be about the version that we get, which reflects exactly the digital journal that you are used to, with some great options, I would say. So like, changing the start date and so on. Let's go to the color options. And here we have a big change, because I was showing you customized colors previously, where you were able to change manually any color on this digital journal. However, during the closed beta, we realized that it is not as easy for you to pick the right colors to make it still look good and everything works together. So we took this away right now, but don't worry, it is still available in the backend. Let us know if you really want to have a customized digital journal with your own colors. If you have a brand for your company and so on, we really need to have this information. Then we can build it for you anyway, and I will provide a lot more palettes in here to make it easy for you. Maybe you want to have an orange style, or a yellow style, whatever, a pink style, for example. I want to make it easy for you to pick different styles that are already set up in a way that it looks good as it is. However, in the future, we want to help you to add your own styles there as well. So as I said, let us know in the comments below, or during the beta phase, go to the website and let me know here in the chat. That's very easy. Just write me a short message that you want to have this custom design back. For now, you will have the option to pick between standard bright mode, which is this one, and the standard dark mode, which is the dark mode version. And those of you who know my digital journal know that those two journals were available. However, it became even better because now you can go to the basic layout, pick portrait, and now you have a portrait dark mode version. Isn't this awesome? This wasn't available previously. There was only a landscape dark mode version, but with this designer in place, we are able now to provide even a dark mode portrait version. Just a quick reminder why this is so exciting. I provided 3 different versions, which was portrait, landscape as bright mode, and landscape dark mode. And I had to create them on my own, manually, using PowerPoint, as I showed you in my online course, how to create these digital journals. And you see there how much work goes into the digital journal designers. And I took all the experience I got building these digital designers, and we made a system behind this that generates us now these journals exactly the way I was building them, and in a way that we really can publish a lot more features in the future. So this is just the starting point. This is the thing that you will get now is exactly the thing that you were used to, with a lot more options. For example, the starting month, and as I said, you can choose the different pages you want and you don't want. And I think that's really awesome. And this will be available on 28th of June. Or if you want still to access the closed beta and give some feedback there as well, so we can pick up much more feature requests, and we have a system in the back where we can collect all these features and put it on a roadmap, so you really get what you're looking for. Join the pre-order now. So the next thing you all just need to do is press next here. The next thing, press next, go here and then add to cart. And what this does, it adds it to cart, and now you see all the options you have chosen. All right. And if you realize that, oh, I wanted to pick Monday actually instead of Sunday the week start, don't worry. Don't delete your order. All you have to do is just click on the title there, and you will go back and everything is pre-filled already for you. So let's say you want to change this from Sunday to Monday. Only go to Monday, press next again, press add to cart, and it won't add another product. It will actually update the product that is already in here. So you see now here is Monday, and then you proceed to check out as you are used to. And as soon you ordered this, it will be generated. Usually it takes between 3 and 5 minutes to generate the digital journal for you, depending on what options you have chosen. And it will become available in your account section in orders. You see here all my previous orders, and you will have 2 buttons here. One is the PDF invoice, which you can download, and then you can just have all the information, the tax information and so on that you need for accountant maybe. And you have the option here for view your order, and in here you have the download link for your digital journal, that you created. So whenever you lose your digital journal or you want to download a fresh empty digital journal, only click here and this will download this journal for you. You tap on here and you will have the digital journal. So don't worry about the watermark in the background. This is only during the beta phase. So as soon we launch the product, obviously this watermark will be gone. But you see we have this high-res digital journal as you are used to from my thing. If you tap here, you jump to the to-do page. You can tap here to go to the milestones page. You have the project pages. All of this works great, and you can jump around. So you see, we started in July. So what this does, it puts the July on top. And then you go to December and you are here in January 2021, and it is reflected. So you can go across the year now. And I think that's really awesome. Here as well, you start in July and then you go to January 2021, and that's really exciting. You can jump to the week, you can jump to the daily view. You see all the grid here. So this is working as expected, and I can't wait to see more of you using this digital journal and what you will create with the digital journal designer, and get the feedback for future features that you might want to have in this digital journal designer. If you like what you saw, let me know in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends if they don't know about this, that this exists. I'm so excited for the 28th of June to release this, and I see you next time.